Hi. This is very weird music to be coming into. Um, I'm trying to remember how to get out of studio mode. Oh boy. Oh geez. Hi Kinji. Why is it suddenly that crunchy? Why has it decided to suddenly go crunchy on me? Anyway, I'm streaming on Wi-Fi, so this might be not great, but we're streaming again. And it's very weird, and I don't remember how to do this. Like, everything I wanted to say at the beginning of the stream immediately left my mind the second I pressed hello. So that's cool. It might genuinely just be Kenji here, but Kenji, it's really good to see you. I'm sorry I kind of abandoned the channel that you've been subscribed to this entire time. And I greatly appreciate your presence. It's been since December 2021 was my last stream, and I made a whole ass trailer for 2022, and then I didn't do anything. Dr. Fuzzy Boots, hello! There was a lot going on, gestures broadly. Yeah, that could sum up my entire catch-up stream, is just, there was a lot going on. I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know where to start. How do we start this? Anyway, this is an absurd number. It is an absurd number. I don't know how loud the alerts are for you guys. I haven't tested anything. Because I knew if I did too much finagling with everything, then I would never start streaming. It was The Grinch Who Stole Christmas that I last played, but I was also starting to play through Majora's Mask. I think I restarted Majora's Mask 3 times. I will have to start it again if I ever get back to it. Maybe that's what we start with. Let's start with what I want the stream to be going forward. That's a good beginning topic to start on. So, sorry I was gone so long. I'm back now. Things are a bit different now. He was a bit quiet, but yeah, it's a fixed later thing. I'll remember it. Scott, hello! I got a fake copy of Majora's Mask. I forgot about that. I still have that. I mean, I still have all of it. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. I forgot how hard it is to stay on topic. But yeah, last stream was in 2021. First stream I got back is in 2025, so that's... I'm 31 now. That was what I was going to say. The last time I streamed, I was not in my 30s yet, and now I'm in my 30s. There's a distinct difference. They were not lying to you. There's a distinct difference between being 29 and being 30. Mooney Riot, hello! It's good to see you. Welcome to my Twitch. So basically, I know back in the day, I did a lot of gaming, and I was trying to get through all of the Zelda games. And I'm not gonna lie, one of the reasons why I didn't stream for a long time is just like I kind of lost my motivation to do that. Like, it's still there, but it's not... I don't know. It's really hard to get back into doing stuff you don't really feel like you're doing. After turning 30, you get back pain added into the subscription. Luckily, I don't have that yet, but my knees are still kind of in pain. Working out has helped a lot with that, though. But we'll get into that topic later. But yeah, so I figured coming back to it, I wanted to come back to the things that I am interested in doing, like sewing on stream, doing more like crafting stuff that's probably mostly sewing. Because the streams that I like hanging out in these days are streams where someone's just talking while they're doing something. And we're all just chatting and hanging out and having a good time. Yeah, that's the other thing, is I have a lot of sewing projects that are just kind of fallen to the wayside. It's really hard to get back into the pattern of this and talk at the same time. But right now I'm working on a braided rug, which I have the first part done because I started it in 2020. And then I never finished any of the other parts. I'm making it out of my old sheets, bed sheets, that I cut up into 2-inch strips and then do a 4-inch braid of. And I sewed them all together first for some reason. I really need to fix whatever's going on with the video because it's lagging like crazy. This is also a working out kinks stream, so things are gonna be weird. But yeah, I'm only on like the second set of bed sheets, and I have like 3 or 4 to get through because I keep buying bed sheets that don't last more than a couple of years. There's something I can do. 1080p 30. That probably helps. If it'll ever kick back in. Rogue's hair looks great. Thanks, Simance. It's good to see you again. Is my camera just frozen now? Oh, it's gone for you guys. I'm trying to use an iPhone with the Elgato app. I'm not understanding why it just froze on me. It's still way behind. There's like a huge significant delay. And it wasn't doing this until I started streaming. I wonder why. I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in. Oh yeah, also we're listening to Minecraft, but it's Midwest emo. That looks a little bit more normal. Still super delayed over here though. Why? Ugh. I feel like this is something I'm gonna have to figure out later. Because it's beyond my ability to figure it out. So maybe it'll just be a very choppy stream. But I hope it sounds okay. I was gonna use my new... I bought... Like a year ago, I bought the Rode Wireless Go mics that are like really convenient and tiny, but they're not charged. So now I'm just using my old USB one and it's sitting really far away. So anyway, it's been a handful of years. I'm still in the same apartment. It got really quiet. But yeah, I stopped streaming last time because I was just really tired all the time from a combination of trying to do too many things at work because I got hired by Complexly, and then we figured out very quickly that I was on too many projects to be able to do them in a regular 40-hour work week. So I was like, oh, we'll come back to streaming once we figure that out. And then once we figured that out, I was still really, really tired all the time, and especially around my period. And I was starting to get into a lot of pain. But this is like over the course of like a year and a half, where I'm just sort of putting up with being really tired all the time. I'm telling myself it's because I'm not eating enough or I'm not working out enough, that sort of thing. Still working out with my trainer once a week at that point. Which I still am, by the way. He's cool. Probably the longest relationship I've had ever. Working out with one person for 5 years, once a week, every week. Now it's twice a week. Now I pay him twice as much. But yeah, at some point I just started having a lot of pain during my period, and then it started happening when I was ovulating and stuff. And I thought it was my IUD. So I went to go get it checked out. And everything with that was fine, but my doctor recommended me getting an ultrasound anyway because I was still in a lot of pain. And that was how we found out that I had endometriosis. And that was in like July of 2023. And I don't know, it was really, really relieving to know that I wasn't tired all the time because of my own failing, but because something was wrong with me. This is a really depressing song to be talking about this with. This thing's got real weird. So anyway, I wasn't able to get surgery until like October of 2023. So it was increasingly getting worse. And I was starting to get huge. I looked like I was like 3 months pregnant, like 2 weeks out of every month towards the end. It was crazy. So yeah, then I turned 30, and then I had surgery immediately afterward. Hi, Aurora! It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, my 2023 was mostly me being really, really tired and like doing nothing but work and sleep and watch stuff on my couch because I couldn't do anything else. Like, I wasn't even working on sewing stuff. I was just so tired. And then I had surgery, and I was recovering from surgery, and that was really tired. And then 2024 started, and boy, did I just start feeling so much better than I had in years. Like, I've been stuck in a weird depression loop since like 2018. Wow, this music really keeps fitting what I'm saying, and I don't mean it to be. This is really cheesy. So anyway, I started having a lot more energy, but I had a lot of shit to catch up with. And I was like, I should start streaming again. And every single month I was like, I should start streaming again, but I have other shit to do. And then a week... I swear to God, once you hit this age, a week goes by in a blink of an eye. Like, you blink and it's the weekend again. But yeah, I suppose to leave it at 2024, planning stuff and recovering and slowly getting more and more energy back again. But I'm still not back to where I want to be. But at some point I decided if I want to do things with my life, I have to learn how to do them tired. So that's my motto for this year, is do it tired. And my resolution for this year is to try and consistently stick with this thing just for like a year and see what happens. You know what I mean? I don't even know what happened last year, right? 2024 was a blink of an eye too. I applied for this next week off 3 months ago and it snuck up on me. Everything sneaks up on me these days. Everything's happening so fast. Where am I at with this thing? So yeah, anyway, I'm back to streaming. Coffee pot, hello! I'm back to streaming because I feel the best I have in a really long time. But I've forgotten how to braid. both mentally and physically. And that's weird. Oh, but I also weigh like 15 pounds more than I did last time I was streaming. Like, I hit 30 and had surgery, and then was doing nothing for 3 months because I had surgery. And then I came out of that and I was like, I'm 135 pounds? What the fuck? I've been trying to hit 120 for like years. I was stuck at like 118, 119, and then suddenly I'm 135 pounds. It was a new form of body dysmorphia that I've never had to have before because I'm so used to being like stick thin. But after I had surgery last year, at the start of last year, I started working out twice a week with my trainers. Now we have like a dedicated arm day and a dedicated leg day. And then I go on either Fridays or Saturdays by myself and just hop on a treadmill for an hour and just walk. But it's now more of a hike uphill really fast walk. So, and I will say going from one a week to 3 a week really improved things really fast as far as my physical goals went. This little Appy and Shitty Hotel Wi-Fi are crying at the 1080p. Is there not any other options? Because I can just go down to 720. It's not like anyone needs to see anything important. I forgot that affiliates don't get options. We're going to change that. Because I want this to be more accessible. Do I have to turn off stream to do that, though? I think I have to turn off stream to do that. Fuck. What if I do it anyway? What if I do it anyway? Oh, you have to stay on 1080? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Anyway, I'll be right fucking back in half a second. Okay, I lied. I don't know how to change it. I'm extremely out of practice. There's way too many options on Twitch these days. Last time I was streaming, channel points didn't exist. I remember when we only had hosts and no raids. And now we don't even have hosts. Back in my day. Yeah, that's been the other weird thing about not streaming this entire time. Is watching a bunch of people come to Twitch in 2020 and start streaming in 2020. And now there are a lot of people from that era that are doing really, really well. And I still feel like the 2020 ones are the newbies. Even though clearly they're not anymore, because it's 5 fucking years later. I was trying to think of all the things that would need to be updated, right? I decided to not even worry about it for a while. Just because I don't know what to update things with, especially when so many things are based on, like, I don't know, like inside jokes from the stream, and when you haven't been streaming in a while, you don't have any. What else have I been up to? What else happened? I feel like nothing has happened, and it's been years. Because I've spent most of those years just tired. Bye, Aurora. Thanks for trying to pop in. I hope you're having fun wherever you are. But yeah, I think last time I stopped streaming was around the time I started full-time at Complexly. So that's crazy to think about, because I feel like I've been there forever now. That's been going well, I think. I don't know what else I can say about that. I like having Sam as a boss. That's fun. He's super chill. I feel like every time I don't stream, I have a million things to say, and then you start streaming, and it's like, shit. The Deep Time podcasts are always a good listen. I'm glad to hear that. I think Tuna was the sound person on that one. I've been working on the Eons podcast. That's a thing that exists. I think it's almost over now. We still need to record the Q&A episode though. So if you have cues that you want aid. But yeah, I'm thinking, as far as the stream goes, having Saturdays being the doing something crafty, maybe doing something cooking, maybe doing something of that variety type of a day. And then Wednesday night can be gaming night. But I still haven't decided when I want to start playing yet. I have a lot of options. There are a lot of really interesting games out there right now that I've been saving because I'm like, I might stream that. But right now I'm tentatively thinking of starting with My Time at Sandrock, because I played My Time at Porsche on stream back in 2018. And I really liked that game. It was really fun. It was really fun, like 3 months. And I've been seeing people play Sandrock for a bit. And I'm deeply interested to see how far they've come in the past 7 years? Woof. You're literally just playing Sandrock? Nice. I deeply enjoyed playing it when it was still in development. It was really fun. It was really funny when they added voices. Because it gave a whole new dimension to their personalities before that I did not know they had. Like, I remember being super into Mint when Mint showed up in year 2. And I was like, oh, he's cute. And then they gave him a super flamboyant voice. And I was like, oh, he's not into me, I think. But yeah, they had just announced Sandrock back then. So I'm really interested to see what they came up with. And they've just announced the 3rd game as well, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, I was also looking at Fields of is it Mystria? Because I always want to say Mysteria, but I think it's just Mystria. And I heard it's Stardew Valley-like. But I also want to... They announced the next one not long ago and dramatically changed the art style. Interesting. I did see that it looked like a bit more like red and stuff. That's such a vague, this is such a vague description. They're like red and stuff. Was Mysteria the one Charlotte did on stream? I can't remember if Charlotte did it or if Little Siha did it. One of them did. Because a bunch of people were playing it when it first went into early access. And I was like, I want to wait until it has I want to wait until it's out of early access. Which I think it is now? Question mark? I don't know. What happened here? There we go. The My Time at Evershine people look more people-y and less cartoony. Ooh. That could get very uncanny valley-like very quickly. Final Fantasy character. That interesting. I haven't been able to keep all the new farming sims straight. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I've also seen a little bit of a playthrough of a game called Dungeons of Hinterberg. And I haven't picked that one up yet. But it looks very, like, kind of Persona 5-y, where... Not in, like, the style, but, like, the way you... It's a long game where you go on different missions, but you also have, like, a main storyline, but then also you can, like, watch TV to boost your stats and stuff. But it looks like the gameplay is a lot, the dungeons are a lot more hack and slash normal style. But I'm interested in it. But it's also $30. And I didn't think about picking it up with the winter sale because I didn't know about it yet. But I did get, I got Sandrock for $20 during the winter sale. I got a couple other things. What else did I get? I got a lot of small games for like $5, but some of them I don't want to play online or on stream. We yearn for the fields. All we want to do is farm. I haven't played the newest update of Stardew Valley. And it is my favorite game of all time. And I haven't 100%ed it on Steam ever. So I kind of want to do that. I almost 100%ed it on Switch, and then I got bored. I didn't get everything. Getting all of those fish is extremely tiring and taxing. And kind of not worth it in the end. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of story updates that I haven't seen yet. I also got the Stardew Valley cookbook, and I haven't cooked a single thing from it yet, because I'm really bad about making things if I don't know if I'll like it. It's kind of surprising with how much you were playing Stardew before. I know, but I always start over and then go from the beginning again. You know what I mean? I did play through all the new Coral Island stuff, though, and that was really cute. I really liked the new kid. I've already forgotten his name. It's been like a year and a half or 2 years since I've played it. Stardew Cookbook Saturdays. Maybe once a month. I don't have concrete plans for I need to write out some sort of schedule and plan some stuff out. But I didn't want to get too ahead of myself without actually streaming. Got the cookbook for a friend, and they did the crab cake with mango sauce, and it looked really good. That was one of the things I was a little disappointed by. There were a lot of seafood things in the cookbook, and I can't eat seafood. But I got it because I want to try the strawberry cake really, really badly. I did watch Kick the PJ's video of him making it, and subsequently unmaking it. But it just looks delicious. Why is that open? Yeah, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting for this setup, because I am streaming off of Wi-Fi from my laptop because I didn't want to stream at my desktop. But this laptop does not have an Ethernet port. And I was wondering how much that would suck, but I think it's mostly using my iPhone as a webcam that's making it harder. Because it's just really far behind. Well, it's good to know that it has issues when I'm streaming, because I didn't have any issues when I was recording. And there's really no way to know that without just starting. Everyone's gotta start somewhere. Again. That is the one blessing I've had. Both of my / all of my restarts, starts / restarts on Twitch, I've had people in my chat for, because I mooch off of other people's fandoms. It is much easier to talk when you know you're talking to someone and not just to nobody. But since I upload these to YouTube, I do feel like I am talking to someone in the future, which makes it easier to be like, I should fill this dead air. Oh yeah, also for the people on YouTube, I did the thing where I separate the audio and stuff. So you can have your own soundtrack to whatever you want, so I'm not just uploading a whole album or something. Because the Twitch VOD and the YouTube video won't have any music in it. And I'm 70% positive I set it up correctly. What else is different now? I still don't have a cat. That makes me sad. I'm still working on that. I did a lot of thinking about leaving Missoula, and I concluded that I don't want to leave Missoula. So that was a whole thing. I went to LA last year. That was a thing. I went to LA right before my birthday, which meant I was recovering from a plane ride on my birthday. But yeah, we're doing a show called Ask Kink Anything, which meant that I got to meet a bunch of YouTubers. Where was I thinking of going instead? That was the other thing, is I don't know where the hell else to go. I was thinking maybe Seattle or somewhere northeast, but I just like it here. I like my apartment. I'm comfortable here. The music stopped. YouTube needed to ask me if I was still watching. As if I wouldn't pause it if I wanted it to pause. I did. I was there for that. I'll give you guys a teaser, but it's the smallest teaser in the world. I get mentioned in the first episode. And it was a very weird moment for me. I was like, I'm not supposed to be a part of this. But boy, it was so much fun. It was probably the best week of my last year. It was really hard. It was a lot of work. And I was really tired. But I got to meet a lot of cool people. I think I can talk about who all I met because we released the trailer. But I only knew like half the guests, which is how I know the internet is so vast with so many creators. I can't keep up with everyone anymore. But we did one with Rhett and Link. We did one with the Try Guys. We did one with Jarvis Johnson. We did one with Brian David Gilbert. That was cool. Oh my god. We did one with Ludwig. It was very weird for me to be... It was very weird to think about Hank and Ludwig having an interview together. And it went really well. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. But they just exist in such different worlds in my brain. But yeah, it was strange to watch the Streamer Awards and see Ludwig win one and be like, I met that guy. I handed him a microphone. And he said thank you. Anyway, the trailer is at youtube.com/complexly if you would like to check it out. Oh my god. Well, we'll talk about that later. I don't feel like talking about that today. What else is there? What else is there in life? It was really weird to feel like a real adult, like on a business trip, living out of a hotel room and like commuting to work and stuff. I felt like a really cool person for a whole week. And then I went back to working by myself out of my tiny apartment in Montana. Oh, that song has a long ring to it. But yeah, it's really weird. I wrote about this on Blue Sky, but it's really weird to feel like my life is finally coming together and I'm finally doing stuff and feeling a lot better around a really shitty time for the world at large. And that's exactly what it was like in 2017 too, because like my life was going great in 2017, but it was not going so great everywhere else. And it does make you feel a little bit guilty. It's like I shouldn't be enjoying this time or something. It does feel a little bit eerie too. Like it's the big calm before the storm. So hopefully doing things like this will make me worry about it less. I don't know. Life on a micro scale versus macro scale is always weird when it's discordant, right? And it's always weird when the macro scale starts affecting the micro scale. Like, for the most part, you can ignore it, and then they go and ban TikTok, and you're like, oh, okay. Thanks for reaching your ugly hand straight into my direct life. Or, like, the fact that PBS is, like, worrying about getting government funding this year because of the Doge stuff, and I'm like, if PBS doesn't get funding, then Eons doesn't get funding, and then if Eons doesn't get funding, then Eons doesn't happen, and then I have one less show I get to work on. It's like, stop letting these ripple effects reach me, damn it. I mean, that sounds so selfish. Like, of course, I definitely care about the ripple effects that hit everybody else. It's the same scale as banning Twitch. I am terrified that they might do that. I did not realize how good we had it when the powers that be weren't paying attention to the internet or social media. And now everyone and everything is online. It's like you weren't supposed to know about us. Let the peasants down here do our silly little thing and enjoy our silly little hobbies and go do whatever rich, powerful people do. But apparently the thing that rich, powerful people do is control our lives. And it's like, why though? Why do you want that so bad? Why don't you want to just hang out in a pool all day or something? But yeah, I've been having this quote in my head for several years now, and it sucks because it's from a Harry Potter book, so I feel ways about it. But like at the end of the sixth, I think Hagrid says, "What'll come will come, and we'll meet it when it does." And that's all I can think about every single day. I'm just like, what'll come will come, and we'll meet it when it does. And in the meantime, I'm going to make stupid videos on Twitch. And watch my silly little streamers make their silly little jokes. The org I work for gets a good bit of state funding. Luckily, it's a decent state for it. Yeah. That's the other thing that was kind of pulling me to Washington. Is Montana is getting redder and redder. But at the same time, I don't want to run away from it. I want to stay because I like this place. I feel like running away from the problems America is going through is just gonna make shit worse. Boy, did this music get sad. I'm staying here out of spite. You can't make me leave. Get off my lawn. Yeah, next time I do the second or the third iteration of this rug, I'm not sewing them all together before braiding them. This was a bad decision. I'm gonna tack those things on as we go along. You know, I feel like I had so much to talk about. And every time I think I have a lot to talk about, I just blaze the fuck through it. It's like 3-4 years of my life, and it's like nothing. My brother moved from Utah to Oregon 10 years ago. He never moved back. Yeah, I can imagine not wanting to live in Utah anymore. The only thing I know about Utah is that it's where most Mormons are. Though apparently they're thinking about planning on building a Mormon temple, church in Missoula. And people are not happy about it. But I don't really know all that much about it. I watched a little bit of that Secret Lives of Mormon Wives show. Weirdest experience ever. I was like, this is what rich people do? Yeah, growing up, you're weird if you weren't Mormon. Yeah. Yeah, I remember thinking growing up that Mormonism was just like another sect of the Christian church or whatever. And the more and more I learn about it, the more and more I'm like, oh, okay. Y'all do some weird stuff. But the mostly I loved about the Rich People Mormon show was the fact that they have all these rules and regulations for like caffeine and stuff and drugs, and then they're like, we're gonna go get Botox, and we're mostly gonna do it because we want to get high off of the laughing gas. But that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Or like the one that does ketamine or something, and she's like, yeah, that's fine. It's totally, I'm still Mormon. Which I'm not over here telling anyone that they're too Mormon or not enough Mormon, because I'm not even Mormon. But it is a weird lines to draw. It just feels a very like there's a difference between regular Mormon and rich influencer Mormon, where rich influencer Mormon is like, we're Mormon, but also we get to do whatever we want because we're rich. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to cover on stream today. Back to Stream Grains, you played Grease on stream? I did! And I heard there's a new one from them. And I want to play... I think I bought that one on the Winter Steam sale for like less than $5. So that one's definitely on my list. Yeah, Neva. Or Neva. Neva. There used to be a rich Mormon guy at my job, and he would get mad when I wouldn't make exceptions for the rules for him. Right? I can't decide if that's a Mormon thing or a rich thing. I'm assuming it's a rich thing. It's visually stunning. I did see a little bit of it because Avery was playing it, but I left stream because I was like, I don't want spoilers, because I knew I was gonna watch it, or I was gonna play it. What is happening here? There we go. I kind of want to pull up Steam just to see what else I have, but I'm also afraid it would just make the stream freak out. My poor laptop. But yeah, I have several screens going on right now. That's the other thing. I meant to start stream at like 4 today. I was originally going to start streaming at 1. Oh, where did you come from? I was originally going to start streaming at 1 today, because I'm hoping my Saturday streams will be a little bit more in the middle of the day, because there will be way more light. And then I was like, I woke up today pretty late, and I was like, I can push it back to 4, and I can go run errands for a little bit, because I didn't get to go grocery shopping yesterday. And I think I got back at like 3:30. And then this setup took so long, I did not start streaming till 5:45 p.m. So that worked out really well. But I have my laptop over there. Where's camera? So my laptop's over there. My microphone is way over there on a desk table because it is the closest I could get. I have a light over there. I have my on a tripod. I have my camera over here on a tripod. And then I have my iPad over here with chat on it so I could actually see it. Because my laptop screen is so far away. I don't know why I didn't just show that off, but this is going to be a pain to put back together. So there's screen. There's my messy desk. There's chat. There's my other microphones. There's my the light, which I got at Walmart for like $30. I had to go ask the guy to unlock the thing though, which sucked, but why won't you go down? Just imagining the nest of wires. Yeah. It was worse, and then I was like, we should deal with this. But yeah, trying to get everything plugged in, get everything set up, figure out what things aren't working, find a place for the camera that worked, get enough light. Took an hour and a half. So anyway, I'm hoping... I don't really have a schedule for my Saturday ones, but I really should figure one out so I can be more consistent. But right now, the plan is to stream sometime in the afternoon-ish for a few hours. And then Wednesday after work at 6 p.m. So that's 5 p.m. Pacific. I'll stream something over at my computer for a few hours. So one day stream and one night stream a week. I thought about doing 3 streams a week, but I wanted to just start slow. Might be a hit or miss for Saturdays when soccer season starts. That makes sense. So that's the plan for that. My next stream probably is going to be just setting up my stream deck. I almost said Steam Deck. I do that every time. I get off my 12-hour shift by then. Nice. 12 hours? Jesus. What are you doing these days, if you don't mind me asking? But yeah, finding a time to stream in the middle of the week was really difficult. Because I knew I didn't want to do just one stream a week. But streaming after work is so exhausting. Which is why I'm telling myself to just do it tired. And put up with it. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I need to set up my stream deck that I've had since I got for Christmas 2021. Oh, that sweet summer child. And then never set it up for anything. And I'd like to set it up for this and also for Ableton and for Adobe Premiere. So that I can actually use it for what I bought it for, so it doesn't sit there collecting dust anymore. And I also have no idea what I'm doing. So I figured streaming it might get me some help. I'm a process operator at a chemical plant. Wow. Oh, this is the third loop. This is the third playthrough of this album. I didn't know what else to play. This thing is only half an hour long. I have a lot of preparation things I need to do for stream to make them streams again. But I was like, I can tweak everything forever and never stream, or I should just start streaming and tweak it along the ways. 55 hours in 4 days, geez. Do you get a 3-day weekend every time, though? You probably make bank doing that. We get half days on Fridays now, so we almost have a 3-day weekend. But if you're really busy, like me, sometimes you don't get half days on Fridays because you have to work them. And I also was thinking about maybe working on my new portfolio / reel on stream, because I haven't made an updated one since 2021, and I probably should, because I've done a lot of other stuff since then. And why carve out the time to do that when I could just do it on stream and kill two birds with one stone? And it could be a fun trip down memory lane of what I've done the past years professionally. 14's on and 14 days off. Actually, that doesn't sound too bad. I think I could handle that. Maybe not for 12 hours a day, though. Even people that are set up are always fixing stuff anyways, right? I can't believe I've been in Missoula for almost 10 years. Like, this will be my 8th year here. That's much closer to 10 than I was ever expecting to get. Mostly just because I don't believe in the passage of time, subconsciously, apparently. So every time I think about it, I'm like, that didn't happen. It hasn't been that long. What the fuck? You get a workout at work, so it's not so bad. That is true. My birthday present to myself this year, / what I used the money my parents gave me, was on a under the desk treadmill. And it doesn't replace going to the gym once a week to use theirs, because it's not very fast, but it helps me walk a bit during the day, so that I'm not just sitting all day. Wild that it's been that long already, right? But it also, when I think about my first couple of apartments here, that does feel like a lifetime ago. That does feel like extremely long ago at this point. The last time I streamed feels like extremely long ago. I was looking at, when I was making the trailer for this, I was looking at the girl in the trailer I made for 2021, and I was like, who is that? That's not me. When did I have bright orange hair? When did I have the balls to go outside with bright orange and yellow hair and get stared at profusely by every old person I passed? I used to get stared at so much, and I just dealt with it. And now I'm like, how did I deal with it? It looks cool, though, but damn. I feel much better at my age The green hair I didn't get stared at nearly as much. It was definitely the year I had really bright hair. Green hair feels like a completely different person altogether. That was a long time ago. But yeah, post 30, I like having the balance between my natural on top and having the yellow orange on bottom, and having kind of a transition between the two. Because that feels like a lot more like me. It's not so loud and not so out there, but it's still yellow. And yellow hair still fits me. Still down with the yellow and green theme on everything. People have been coming around to the dark green and yellow, golden yellow thing the past few years, and I'm like, yes. Yes. Everyone wants dark green furniture now, and I'm like, I have so many options now. Where you have, like, people paint their walls dark green, that's in style. I love it when things I like are in style. Green hair fit, but so does yellow because of Lincoln Zelda. Yeah. I don't know when I'll get back to Zelda. It's still on my desk, but I need to stream other things. I need to remember how to be myself on stream again and not have this weird customer service ass personality. It's like a mix of the two. Like, I keep slipping into my Zoom meeting voice. I don't want that. Not like I have to be super professional in our Zoom meetings, but it does feel... Yeah, I do slip into a little bit of a professional personality. And afterwards, I'm like, who was that? That wasn't me. Who talks like that? But what's really funny is hanging out with coworkers outside of work and hearing them talk normally, and then going into a Zoom meeting and hearing their corporate Zoom meeting voice, and I'm like, that's not you. You can talk normal. It's just me. The only Zoom meetings that feel like normal people talking are the Zoom meetings I have with Sam and Tuna. Because we're just chilling. We're just chilling in Cedar Rapids. The Zoom voice is so real. It's so real. I lost... This is the one that had the rubber band around it. That's the other thing. I've lost so many words. The ability to say words and have them in my brain. I'm hoping talking out loud more will make that better. That's such a sad thing to say. That's such a live alone, work from home ass thing to say. I need to talk out loud more. I need to practice saying words. I haven't ran a single ad or a single ad break. I have no idea how long I've been live. Though in theory, there's a way for me to find out. No, I actually don't know anything. Yes, I do. I've been live for 45 minutes. 45 minutes, thanks. Was occasionally in Zoom meetings with someone and didn't even know they were like 6 months pregnant. Dude, I had that moment where someone went on maternity leave and I was like, she was pregnant? Oh, 45 since the reset. The reset was like 5 minutes in. I don't think it was that long. I think we've been going for a little over an hour. I didn't do anything with the ads. I didn't run an ad at the beginning. I don't know what your experience on that side is, so we'll have to finagle that later. I really should find a way to finagle using my desktop PC to stream over here. Because I do have some very long cables that would help with. But I would have to get a monitor or move a monitor over here to be able to see. We can do this. We can do this. I will figure that out. The only annoying thing is moving the monitors off the desk is kind of a hassle because everything is so locked in. So I have all the cables and stuff tied up with zip ties, which makes adding and removing stuff kind of a pain because I have to undo all the zip ties. But it's not as much of a pain as untangling these things. Hello? It is running. Why are you disconnected? We're just gonna do the old unplug and plug back in. Maybe it has like maybe it's because it's the free version. It's like you only get an hour. No, this is fine here. That's working and that's working, but that isn't working. Deactivate. Reactivate. Sorry for the jump scare. Hi! I realized I just could have used studio mode and you wouldn't have seen anything. Let's try opening and closing the app. Connected using USB. I do not understand. It's connected everywhere else except for here. Like it runs from the camera to the app to the camera hub on Elgato, and then somewhere between Elgato and OBS, it's not talking to each other. And I don't know why. I don't understand you. Where is something I can go to that doesn't use this? I can just do that. Now why does it think I want the front camera? I really hope I don't have to stop streaming again and take down everything else. I really, really hope I don't have to do that. If I try adding a new one. Video capture device. Okay. Elgato virtual camera. Deactivate. Activate. Didn't mean to do that. At least you know I still exist. Why won't you two things talk to each other anymore? I need you to talk to each other. Why won't you talk to each other? Okay, I'm quitting and restarting Camera Hub. And maybe that will help. Because my last thing is quitting and restarting OBS. Which means restarting stream again. Yay! Joyous day. It is not moving on your screen. Why not? I celebrated too early. Please change. Please stop being frozen. Excuse me. Okay, okay. The problem is I don't know what fixed it. I think restarting the camera hub on the computer? Question mark. Hey, the title of this stream is Ironing Out Kinks and Whatnot. Boy, the lag on this thing is so slow, though. Ugh. That's something. Oh, the music stopped. That's not a good sign. This is the worst angle for you guys to be able to see anything, but I want to get a better tripod anyway. That's also taller. Oh, YouTube's just asking me if I'm still here, even though I definitely am. The sneeze fixed it. It fixed right when I sneezed. That's brilliant. Yeah, good to know for later. If everything breaks, just sneeze it out. Though to be honest, I have been going for like an hour and a half. And I went over everything I wanted to go over. AKA where I've been, why I've been gone, why I'm back now, what I'm doing. Who, what, when, where, why, how. Sneezing isn't normal, but it does fix the tech issues. Is Sarah still here? Did she witness that? We both hang out in other podcasts, fandoms, or groups, or communities, or whatever you want to call it. And every time I'm like, they don't even know that she's the sneeze girl. Guessing no stream P4A weekend. Yeah, I will definitely not be streaming that weekend. Because I will be volunteering off camera. But I will be in the chat. I want to say the dates are February 14th through 19th. Let me look it up real quick. Project for us. Awesome. 14th through 16th. I only remember that starts on Valentine's Day. Spend Valentine's Day with us. Have us on while you drink your wine with your honey at your romantic candlelit dinner while Hank eats beans and cream. Oh my god. We're 2 years away from the 20th anniversary of Project for Awesome. That's weird. I don't know how I feel about the passage of time. Kind of wish I could just slow it down a bit. It's probably the most human emotion ever. The desire to freeze time. I was just gonna say, a nice romantic candlelit dinner with Hank Banana looking questionable substances into equally questionable receptacles. You know what I love? I love watching different content creator groups discovering the Banana Loca. Like, Hank has it. Smosh found it after Hank did. I think somebody else somewhere else did. And then I was listening to the Regulation podcast, and Jeff was like, they should invent a thing so you can put things inside bananas and just describe the Banana Loca. And I was like, it's like the inevitable. Every content creator that's looking to do something dumb will think of and discover the Banana Loca. It's the new Chubby Bunny. that you have to buy. Guessing it was Eat It or Eat It, but I'll have to find out. I don't know what they did. I just remember when Jeff started thinking of the thing and everyone was like, yeah, it exists. He was like, apparently Smosh has done it. Someone else has done it. And I was like, I have seen unholy things done with that contraption. Just kind of hoping that one was sent to Brendan Lee Mulligan so they can do it together. I wonder if he'll be back on stream this year. I have no idea who's guesting this year. I know Hank did a video saying it was going to be different this year, and I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know the drama. I don't know the sick new deets. I should probably watch that tonight so I'm caught up on whatever's going on. It was mostly just saying the expanded windows for videos and voting. Oh, that's not bad. Wait, it took him 11 minutes to say they expanded the time for videos and voting? This is tangled beyond belief. This is sad. I need to do something. Oh, the middle fell out. That's gonna make my life super great and normal. The bulk of the video is connections and time guesser to up the video length. Bruh, I have gotten... That's another thing, is I've gotten into the New York Times games, unfortunately. And they were having a sale over Christmas, so I was able to do the paid version for like $25 for the next year. But it is kind of nice just to wake up and have like sit here with my little cup of coffee and do my silly little Wordle and be mangry when I don't know the connections because their categories are all weird. But I get daily Sudoku, which I kind of missed having in my life. And like I can do the mini crossword most days. The only times I've ever tried to do the regular crossword, I don't know anything. This is a horrific camera angle. That's worse. I haven't quite gotten into them. Yeah, watching other people play Connections got me into playing Connections. But now that means I can't watch other people play Connections when they play it on stream because I'm like, no spoilers. I did have a moment though where after a workout I was in the sauna that my gym has and I was sitting there. I don't remember what game I was playing, probably Connections. And I was like, this is the most in my 30s I have ever been. This is like peak millennial culture right here. Streamer I watch has done the main crossword and stream gotten their highest view numbers. Dude. I don't know why that seems like a spectator sport. Like, wouldn't you want to do it by yourself and not have it spoiled for you? Like, people who are super into it? I guess not. I guess if you've already done it, you want to see how other people do. That makes sense. It's like that one time I I posted about Wordle on Blue Sky and got a ton of likes from random people who also play a ton of Wordle. Oh, 4 loop through. And I was like, I didn't know there was a whole community of people who are just like, Wordle! On social media. And like, film themselves playing it every single day. Like, yes, my jeans are still skinny and you will never take this away from me. I actually like the new baggy jean trend. It came right in the time when I stopped being thin and started having a bit of a tummy that sticks out. I'm like, yes, give me baggy everything. I'm so comfortable and in style. But I also just needed to get rid of my skinny jeans because that switch in culture happened right around the time I started gaining weight and started gaining my glutes. So I had to change. Excuse me. I had to buy new pants and new shorts every year for like 3 years straight. I was like, this sucks. But I think I finally have evened out. You know what else sucks? This bit that's messed up. This is just so messed up. But I also like how what seems to be in fashion right now is just wearing whatever the hell you want and not really caring whatever else everyone thinks of you. Like, there's so many micro trends and they happen so fast that it just reached a point where everyone's just wearing whatever from whatever decade and it all kind of fits. It's kind of the best era of fashion to be in. And now I get to undo this giant knot I've made. It's been nice to stream again. It's also been nice to have it be low-key so I can just sit here and talk and not care about what is going on. Like, it's nice to be like... It's just nice just to relax about it. You know what I mean? Like, not constantly being like, I need to be entertaining and entertain someone. Though it probably looks like shit on screen right now because you can't really see what's going on. But we will refine stream as time goes on. Also, this one is just a mess. I need to fix that real bad. But yes. That was the other thing that kept me for a long time. It always feels like the first stream back is going to be some big thing. And it's going to be a big deal. And everyone's going to freak out about it. And I was just like, I just want to start and have it be normal again. I just want to get to the point where it's just normal and expected and no one's like expecting. Like, it's like, oh my god, it's happening. So, this was nice. It's nice to feel like I'm back into the swing of things this January. It's nice to feel like I'm back into a routine again. It's nice to have energy again. It's nice to see you all again. It's nice to have a presence on the internet again. This was nice. I need to figure out who is streaming and see if I have any desire to raid anyone tonight. Where is my mouse? There it is. Lots of good stuff. All good things. And like everything, all good things must come to an end. Like this stream has today. And I don't think I want to raid anyone because I don't want anyone to give me any attention. But thank you guys for popping in and listening to me talk. I'll be back on Wednesday with something. Probably setting up my stream deck. But yeah, Wednesday night, 5 p.m. Pacific. I think that's 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll see y'all around. And I'll see y'all then. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Bye, everybody.